called the toss correctly, and they're going to have a bowl.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Great shot.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
The team will be after a positive innings from this. Henry from the marquee end.
Wait there. Keepers.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Henry will be disappointed with that delivery.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. India are 37 for none.
Yeah.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Khan is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That's an amazing half century. Just mammoth stroke making.
Nice shot.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Bolt is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Khan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Good bit of timing there.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah.
Immaculate timing there.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Stunning shot. Fired straight back at the bowler, running away for 4.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Mitchell coming into the attack from the marquee end. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Accepts the plaudits of all around this ground. It's been a wonderful innings, a fantastic 100.
Timed that brilliantly.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Mitchell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
The captain can now put 4.
Yep.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up.
Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the marquee end. Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Khan didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Way up there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keep it, keep it.
A couple on offer here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Caught! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that. A great win, extremely close right to the end, and to bring the win home like that is something